Hi students, welcome back to the channel. So in this session, we will be discussing about cascading style sheets, most expected and important questions that will help you qualify your examination and interview. So in CSS playlist, this is our lecture number 39, and if you forgot to watch previous 38 important lectures, you can check the description box. Now let's just move to the question which says which is the correct CSS statement to define multiple font families. So let's take an example here. In a particular paragraph, when you want to give multiple font families to the same statement, then what formula you should use. So correct answer here is font family times new roman times serif etc. Any font family name you can write here. For example, I have written a paragraph. Okay, font family times new roman, you can write it like this: font family colon times new roman. Then if you want, you can write Arial. Whatever you want to add, you can write any name separated by the commas. Okay, so font family and names of the family, whatever you want to write. Okay, next question is which CSS property specifies the type of list item marker. So type of list item marker include list style, list style type, list style circle, list style square. Okay, so marker type, whatever, whenever you want to write, you can write it as list style type is equal to circle, mark, square, whatever you want. Okay, next question is which is the correct CSS statement is used to remove the markers bullet. Okay, so we have, whenever we want to remove the marker or the bullets, we have used bullets. Let's say red, blue, green, etc. Okay, okay. So if you want to remove these bullets and make your list simple without any bullet, without any number, okay, like this. So what formula, what syntax you should use? List style none, list style type 0, list style type blank, or none. So correct answer is none. Okay, if you want to add the property, you can give it list style type circle, or you can write simple bullets or circle etc. Okay, if you want to remove, then give it a property none. Next question is which CSS property specifies an image as the list item marker. So list item marker include list style image. Here we are talking about image. Okay, the list style image property specifies an image as the list item marker. Means what? Means as we always use bullets like this. Okay, rather than using bullets, if you want a small image here, so what you can use, you can write it as list style dash image URL, means uniform resource locator, sqpurple.gif, means this is what? This is the name of image. Here they have used GIF type of image. You can also use PNG, you can also use JPG, etc. Any type of image you can use over here as a marker or as the bullets. Correct? Next question is which CSS property specify if how an element is displayed. Block display, element display, or element block. So correct answer is display. Many students get confused over here and they select the option element display. That is not the correct answer at all. Okay, so correct answer is display here. The display property specifies if how an element is displayed. Display block. Okay, you can use any other property. This is the UL, means unordered list. Remember one point in this question also. Here we have also used UL. Remember one point, as we are going to use image as a bullets. Okay, so images are not in an increment order. Okay, so always remember to use UL, not the OL. OL means what? OL means ordered list. Okay, OL means the ordered list. Correct? I hope everything is clear. So next question says, which CSS property specifies the type of positioning method used for an element? So positions, text positions, positioning or position. Remember one point, this is positions and this is the position only. So correct answer is option number D, position. Okay, the position property specifies the type of positioning method used for an element. You can write it as div fixed, position fixed. Okay, rather than div, you can use h1, h2, anything here. Next question is, HTML elements are positioned by what? Positioned by static. Okay, static means fixed, that is not changeable. Next question is, what are the valid values for position property? For position property, the valid values include block, none, fixed, absolute, and static. Block, static, fixed, absolute, and sticky. Static, relative, fixed, absolute, and none. Static, relative, fixed, absolute, or sticky. So position property. For position property, what you can write is static means fixed, relative means fixed, fixed, absolute, and sticky. Sticky helps you to stick out your background, stick out your element at a particular position. Okay, so you can write it as any property and position, sticky, and semicolon. Okay, you can only use one at a time. Next is, which CSS property specifies the opacity, transparency of an element? So transparency के लिए you can use opacity. Okay, if you want to increase or decrease the capacity or opacity of your element, of your paragraph, or any text whatever you have used in your website, you can use opacity and give it some value like 0.8, 1.2, 2.9, whatever the highest or lowest value you want, you can give it. Here they have used the opacity to image. You can also use it in H1, H2, H3. You can also use it in P. You can also use it in your ordered list and unordered list. Whenever or wherever you want to add, you can use this element with any of the HTML tag. Next is, which CSS function performs a calculation to be used as the property value? So whenever you want to perform any smaller or bigger calculation, you can use the property calc. The calc function performs a calculation to be used as the property value, and you can write it as body width calc 100%, 100 pixels. Okay, this is the simple criteria. We have done everything practically in detail in the previous sections. If you forgot to watch those lectures where we have discussed every topic in detail with practical approach, you can check the description box. I have already added the link there. Okay, next question is, which CSS function uses the largest value? So if you want to hold up the largest value in cascading style sheet, you can use large function, maximum function, max value function, or simply max function. So correct answer is the max function, that is option number D. Okay, so max function uses the largest value. Remember one point, whenever you use these brackets after any word, that becomes a function. Okay, so body width max 80% and 100 pixels. So I hope you liked the session. So thanks for watching.